Okay, the shopping continued. Just back from the lumber yard, I had to purchase a new miter saw. This little sweet little saw right here. Milwaukee 7 1/4 compound miter saw. My old one was broken and my birthday is coming up. It's my birthday. So I talked my wife into letting me buy this chop saw because we need it for this, and I also just kind of needed a new tool. It was $450 at Ganal's, our local lumber yard, and those guys are really cool. I'd also recommend, if you have a good lumber yard or a hardware store in your area, definitely get friendly with those guys. They'll be your best friends and help you quite a lot, give you a lot of advice. Tell them what you're doing. Hey, I'm redoing this old bus, turning it into a RV. A lot of times those guys are just stoked to like be a part of your project. So definitely try to do that, include them in it. Also, my guy was great, Pierre at Ganal's. Definitely, if you're in the area and in Los Angeles, seek him out. He's cool. He threw in like an extra battery for free, like $100 battery for me. So stoked on Pierre at Ganal's Lumber. Thanks, Pierre. And then also picked up some wood for framing out the bus, the bed, and the bench. 2x2s, 10 feet, pine, and then also 2x3s, also 10 feet and pine. So that should be enough, I'm thinking, to get the bed and the bench framed out, and potentially some of the kind of walls we're going to build in there as well. And we'll see. I'm going to start right now. Also, some of you may or may not know, I do actually have a job. So typically when I can kind of get to this stuff is in the later evening or late afternoon, early evening. And I can't wait to start on this stuff. It definitely is not what I normally do. I work on a computer, so I'm staring at a screen most of the day. So I can't wait to kind of get out here and kind of start doing work on the bus. It's definitely a good kind of release just for getting some physical work in. Hey, so we got the, you can tell from the time-lapse photography or video that we got a lot of the frame built for the bed, and pretty happy with how it's coming along. It needs to be reinforced quite a bit still. You can see it's still kind of like, it's got it needs some reinforcement. But I will say that the saw was a huge help compared to my old saw. Probably would have taken me twice as long to make some of the cuts I did. Definitely, if you can, upgrade your equipment. If you've been thinking about it, doing a project like this is a perfect time or a good excuse to do it. And so I could definitely say, even though it was hard to kind of bite the bullet on the cost of the saw, it definitely noticeable difference. I guess that goes for kind of any gear that you think you're ever going to use more than once. Definitely invest in good stuff. So now it's dad time. I got to put some kids down to sleep. So I'm going to do that, and see you guys on day 6.